Julia, I know about Abdulayev's death. I know.
I've seen him.
With Abdullayev?
Yes, at his hotel. Literally soon after our meeting with you.
And what?
It may seem silly to you, but it seems to me that Abdulayev's death was arranged. It's just that when we talked to him at the hotel, he wasn't completely sincere.
Yulia, we have not found any connection between the disappearance of your father and Abdullayev. As for his death, I am not in charge of this case, but according to some reports, one of the official versions is a tragic combination of circumstances. And that's it.
So I was wrong. Yes, Mom, good morning.
Julia, I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
Talk about what?
Right now. Where are you?
I'm going to work.
Let's meet at the architectural firm in half an hour. I'll be waiting.
I didn't want to talk to you about your investigation until the last moment. You can't hear me anyway. You don't even realize that you're hurting me, forcing me to experience all this in a new way, all this humiliation. Well, Mom, do you even understand how bad it will be for me if you somehow find Granovsky with this one of his? Tell me, does your grandmother set you up like this? What does Grandma have to do with it? Yes, with that. Did she still not understand that he betrayed not only you and me, he betrayed her? For 12 years, I have never written or called. Mom, well, that's just weird. She is his mother, and I am his beloved daughter. And there's definitely something wrong with that. And I'll figure it out. By the way, I found my father's weekly, and there were entries about the shopping center in it. Don't you remember the details? What details, Julia? Which center? When was that? Mom, think about it yourself. Why doesn't he make himself known? Because he cut us out of life. Once and for all. Okay, please. I love you. For now.
Did you find what you were looking for?
No. These are all Granovsky's projects to climb yet.
And which one exactly are you interested in?
It doesn't matter. Is there more?
No, that's it.
Clearly. Thank you.
Girl, should I put the box in its place? Young people.
Light, do you have a couple of minutes? And you were preparing documents for your father. Don't you remember anything about the mall project? And I didn't find anything in the archive. Firstly, I had a great date with Kolya yesterday. Today we meet again. We have been texting since the morning. Congratulations. Thank you. And secondly, I know about the project. It was finalized by another chief architect, Yatsik, after the disappearance of Granovsky. He finalized the project. The shopping center building was built and put into operation. Strange, I thought it was something important. It's really not that simple. A year after the building was put into operation, it collapsed, people died. Jacek was put in jail. It turned out that he falsified the data of the geological examination, without indicating that there is an unstable karst layer in the earth. Yes, I remember. It was a terrible tragedy. Yesterday I met this very egg. It looks like he has a landscape design bureau now. But he was not alone, but with his cousin Igor. And what? And then Igor worked for us as a security guard. He was on duty the day Granovsky disappeared. And do you know what thought came to my mind? Well, they may be involved in the disappearance of Granovsky. Explain. After your father disappeared, Yitzhak became the chief architect. He always claimed Granovsky's place. They had a conflict with Granovsky. He considered Yitzhak incompetent and was going to petition Zaitsev for his dismissal. Jacek was very nervous. He could agree with Igor that he removes Granovsky, they steal money, and Yitzhak becomes the chief architect. And where was the last time you saw this egg? But I wouldn't advise you to date him. I'll do what's best. Tell me the address. I'll tell you, you're not going to calm down now. But I'm asking you to be very careful. Thank you.
Hello, Julia, hi.
Hey there.
Listen, there's an important conversation. Let's meet?
Not right now. Let's do it in the evening after work. I'm doing an investigation here. I want to check something. I'll call you myself. For now.
Hello, Slav. That's great. Where are you? Come on, I'll be right there. Vadim Edgerodovic, we have taken into account all your wishes.
I see. The final version of the project has become more interesting.
I agree with you 100%.
Could you prepare a short video presentation for the mayor?
Yes, we will, of course.
Wonderful. I hope we will sign everything by the end of the week.
What is the conversation about?
As always, it's a pleasure to do business with you.
It's mutual. Vadim Edgerodovic, likewise.
Yes, Roman Alexandrovich.
Yes.
Have you heard the news?
What is it?
Abjalev crashed. An accident.
What are you? I hear from you from the first.
You were partners in a number of business projects, weren't you?
It was a long time ago, 7 or 8 years ago. But you know, a very difficult person, but it's a pity. It is necessary to express condolences. She has a family.
Yeah, see you later.
Goodbye.
Hello. Hello. What are you interested in? We have a full range of landscape design services. I'm Kitsuku. I'm taking him, right? Yes. I'll tell you how to introduce you. Granovskaya Julia. You know, Gleb Leonidovich is busy right now. Maybe another time. No, I won't be long. Wait, where to? Hello, are you Jacek?
Yes, with whom do I have the honor?
Granovskaya Julia.
Grano. You're Igor's daughter, right?
What do you know about your father?
Nothing.
And why, in fact, should I know something? He just disappeared and that's it. Sorry, I'm busy.
I know that you and your brother are involved in his disappearance.
Complete nonsense. Yes, I didn't love your father. But neither I nor my brother have anything to do with his disappearance.
And the mall.
What, a shopping mall?
The mall that got you locked up. My father started designing it and then you continued. And they messed up the results of the geological examination.
We can't discuss this.
Why not?
It's just not worth it and that's it.
What's wrong here?
Listen, girl, you probably don't understand where you're going. They'll just kill you. They'll kill you and that's it.
Who's going to kill me? You're not talking about yourself. Who are you so afraid of? I don't understand.
Yes. It's okay. Tired of it. For so many years I've kept it all to myself. Now, just a second. I have something here. Your father, it wasn't easy there. Do you understand? Just a second. Yes.
Yes, now.
Here.
Here.
Right here.
That's it.
All the answers. There. It's all there.
What's the matter with you? Now, just a second.
Help me.
An ambulance.
Zora, well, what's the rush? I told you, I really don't have much time. The chief ordered me to punch someone. I'm on a wiretap. Listen, I'm sorry, literally about words. You're going to Bulev's case, aren't you? Well, including him. Tell me, do you believe in his accidental death? No, of course not. Do you believe? Yes, here I am, no. Well, in general, Abdullayev had an assistant there on very dubious cases. Such a suspicious type. By the way, it wouldn't hurt to visit him. But we can take a ride. You're working, right? Nothing, let's go. Do you have a weapon? No, I'm telling you, I'm on a wire. And you? I don't either. Then be careful. Heart attack. This is all the information so far. For all other information, contact the city hospital.
I wish him a speedy recovery. Have a nice day. They're taking him to the 3rd, aren't they?
Yes, the 3rd.
Thank you. Hello. Yes, I called you. I have urgent news for you.
Good afternoon. Can I talk to Tamara Abdullayeva? Be kind. Tamachka, hello, it's me. Please accept my sincere condolences. You know how Timur and I were friends. Let me help you a little. I left a small amount of money for you in the luggage room at the train station. Write it down, please. Cell 14, code 421. Come on, what are you? Hang in there. But, let's not make any more noise. Going on vacation? Who are you running from? So the boss ordered me, too. Are you taking me right here or into the woods? How do you know we're from the boss? You kept an eye on Granovskaya at his behest. How I felt that Abdullayev shouldn't have made noise. With Mercedes, this is clear to you. And maybe we can agree? There's money in the suitcase, normally money. And I'll leave town and forget his name forever. Is there any dirt on the boss? There is. I have dirt on every person. This is my job, come on. In the documents folder Z. Enjoy your stay.
Uncle.
Where are you? Have you been looking at the company? And there you don't.
Well, actually I have both.
I have very important information. I haven't told you everything. Where are you now?
I'm going home to my grandmother's apartment. And what information do you have?
Wait for me at Grandma's. I'll drive up. We'll talk. Agreed?
Yes, good.
I don't quite understand. You have to change the results of the geological examination. I paid a lot of money for this plot and I'm not going to lose it.
Uncle Roma.
Half of our city stands on karst layers. If I looked at it every time, I would still be with nothing. And if you don't, you'll follow Koronovsky. He also decided to refuse. Silently construction is not good. A very dangerous place. What did you do with it? Do you like the details? Sorry, Roman Alexandrovich. I'll change the results.
Hello, Investigator Curry. This is Yulia Granovska. I know who is responsible for my father's disappearance.
Yulia Igorevna.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
Roman Alexandrovich wants to talk to you, so please get in the car.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Well, how's the little one? You understand, no one will follow you. Please. Well, Boulder, Boulder. Well? Nothing. The call is coming. The troop does not raise. Try again. Okay, there's another idea.
Yes, Julia, where are you? The attendant has your pass. Is that you? What? Is that for sure? This is 100% information.
Julia, I didn't mean to. Your father asked for it. He began to threaten to expose, and I have already invested several million in this plot. You know, I've been jealous of him all my life. Granovsky was smarter, even your mother. Your mother chose him, not me, although both of them would have looked after her. I hated him. Do you understand? Hated it. You shouldn't have returned to the capital. In vain, there was no need to stir up the past. "12 years ago, your father stood in front of me like this and was silent. I couldn't believe it. And then he ran. He ran. And what was I supposed to do? I couldn't let him talk. Your body is buried under this pine tree. You'll be lying next to me. Turn away. Turn away, turn away. Turn away. Well, look for yourself.
Weapons. Weapons. Hands behind your head. Hold it. Everyone is lying.
On the head.
Who killed and fell?
We'll figure it out.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank God.
Good afternoon, Roman Alexandrovich. We'll figure it out.
How are you?
Grandma and Mom finally find out the truth. The investigator said that after all the necessary procedures, the father would be buried in the cemetery. The only thing I can't understand is how did the police find out that I was kidnapped and where am I? No one knew.
Julia, then I was. I didn't tell you right away where I work. I'm a private detective, and you had my bug in your bag. That's how they found you. And the investigator is my uncle. He's just been bothered by this case all this time, too, because if your father had been alive, he would have appeared somewhere in 12 years anyway. And so, after your first meeting, he asked you to take a closer look there. I was just afraid that you would hurt yourself somehow.
That's it. Why didn't you tell me right away?
He didn't say.
I can't live in his house. I'm moving into my aunt's apartment. And I think I'll stay with my grandmother. See, the inheritance came in handy. And I was thinking of selling. How could I be so wrong about him? Tell me.
In short, Citizen Zaitsev, you are suspected of the murder of Granovsky and Abdullaev, as well as the attempted murder of Yulia Granovskaya. And this is not a complete list. So I suggest you frankly confess everything. There's nothing not to admit. Is that clear to you? Nothing.
What?
My client insists that he is innocent. So we refuse to cooperate with the investigation.
I'm innocent. All the evidence against me is fabricated. I demand immediate release.
But your security chief is already testifying. He confessed everything wholeheartedly. Listen, well, ease your soul.
Everything that this storyteller will spin is a lie. By the way, what about Boris?
Which Boris?
But my driver, he's giving evidence.
Checked the documents and released.
I've never killed anyone. I was slandered.
Hold on, honey. I'm going to the cafe to help, okay?
Igor was a wonderful son. Him.
Calm down, sunshine, calm down, darling.
I ask everyone to come to the wake. If you don't eat, you will help.
Stefania Dmitrievna. Forgive me, please. You know, I loved Igor very much.
I'm sorry. Please. Come on.
Let's remember.
Zaitsev has been charged with the murder of Granovsky. July. A bullet fired from Zaitsev's carbine was removed from your father's body. Here are the results of the examination.
Why did he kill him? And how is Abdullayev connected with this? Did you find out?
We tried to restore the sequence of those tragic events. 12 years ago, Abdullayev was Zaitsev's partner, such a small business partner in many cases, including in that very shopping center. So, on the 11th of June, 2006, on Sunday, Igor Granovsky arrives at the hotel to Timur Abdullayev, but Zaitsev is already waiting for him there, who wants Granovsky to change, falsify the results of the examination.
Hello, more. What's the urgency? Here, hold your documents. Thank you. But that's not why I called. And for what? Igor, I wanted to talk to you. Why? I've already told you everything. Igor. Don't. Please. Well, you know my position. I will not fake the results of the examination. Igor, you have no idea in what situation, and such people stand behind me. In general, for the sake of our friendship, and maybe for the sake of our friendship, you will still give up this project? I can't. You understand that there is a very dangerous karst layer. You can't build there. Sooner or later it will all collapse. Rantha's men may die. Do you understand? This is not accurate. This is not accurate. There is a chance that it will stand for quite a long time. We will have time to build, sell, and earn. Well, listen, we're going to be fine. Your share is 3 million. I'm asking. Please. Ram, you've lost your head completely because of this money of yours. Either you stop developing the project, or I'm going to hold a press conference and tell the journalists everything. You have until Monday.
After that, Granovsky is grabbed by Zaitsev's people and taken to the Fox Mountain. Zaitsev himself later arrives there, but not alone, but with Abdullayev, in front of whom Granovsky kills Zaitsev. Thus, Abdullayev becomes an unwitting witness to the murder. Zaitsev did it all on purpose. He showed what happens to people who go against him. After that, scared to death by Zaitsev's cruelty, Abdullaev separated from him, left his general business altogether, trying to forget, like a terrible dream, Granovsky's death. But then Julia appears and begins her search. Abdullaev is nervous, asks Zaitsev to somehow influence his stepdaughter. Zaitsev calms Abdullaev down, but Abdullaev gets more and more nervous and blurts out that he received information from a person from the archive about Yulia, and then, without coordinating with Zaitsev, hired two scumbags who had to somehow influence Yulia. Zaitsev is angry. He understands that Abdullaev has gone off the rails. In general, their meeting in a country restaurant no longer solved anything. Zaitsev has already decided everything. He removed Abdullaev, hoping that this would be the end of it.
Not. I am haunted by the day when Igor disappeared. Or rather, when he was killed. Who called me then?
Well, a friend of Borisov, the head of his security, called you.
And my father's car. You said she was seen leaving town that day.
At the wheel of Granovsky's car was Zaitsev's accomplice, who was similar in type to Granovsky. And the money from the safe was taken by Zaitsev himself early in the morning, after which they opened the safe with the chief accountant and announced the loss.
My God, he thought it all out.
Yes, everything. But not everything. Zaitsev did not count on the fact that Yatsuk would make an audio recording on a dictaphone.
Did you suspect Yatsukov?
Yes, no, I made this record for a completely different reason. When Granovsky disappeared, Zaitsev summoned Zuk to his carpet. And Zuk thought that he would be fired under the article, as Granovsky demanded, took a dictaphone with him, put it in his pocket. But this is in order to then sue the firm in court. But the conversation turned to something else entirely.
Me. I hope Zaitsev gets what he deserves.
And I'm sure of it. The prosecution has very serious additional charges. Give me your passes. Thanks for stopping by. Here are your passes.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
And thank you for having time then.
Julia, I would like to talk to you about my nephew. Zora is a good guy. Well, you shouldn't be doing this to him.
I'm not doing anything with him. Excuse me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
His heart was on fire in his chest. He immediately decided that it was he who had the good fortune to accompany the beautiful princess to bed. Without thinking twice, the prince pulled the reins and galloped in the direction where the towers of the old castle were visible. He was clothed with love and glory, and here is an enchanted forest in front of him.
Dad, when will Julia come to us?
I don't even know.
I miss her so much. I want her to come. Does not come and does not come.
Didn't you miss it?
Marcello has lost weight. He scratched his whole chest, huh?
Oh.
Didn't you feed him?
Grandma, well, say the same.
So,
In general, as soon as you were discharged from the hospital, you started a lot of activity here. You don't sit for a minute.
we're going to have pancakes for breakfast now.
Knocked on someone, right? Grandma. Grandma. Well, you can't hide anything from you. Yes. Yeah. I fell in love with a guy. but without some kind of reciprocity or something. And why do you think that without reciprocity?
Maybe you just don't know about it.
Yes, Grandma. I just don't know.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry.
The world? I love you.
And I love you.